How much attention is the president paying to the Trump trial as they begin deliberations?
I have to be pretty honest with you. I've not talked to the president about that. This is going to be an important day. Obviously, the campaign is going to have more to share. The president, and I said this yesterday a couple times when I was asked this question in various ways, that the president's focused on the American people, delivering for the American people. You'll hear him talk about some of that today. Again, the campaign will speak to that since a campaign event. That's his focus. I just have not. I'm not focused. I asked him that question.
Thank you. Do you think he'll make reference to it in his remarks today?
I think the president's going to be focused on the American people today.
Was the president aware in advance that his campaign was going to give a press conference at the courthouse yesterday?
To that, that's for the campaign to speak to.
The president's awareness.
This is not a conversation. I don't talk about the campaign with the president, so I would refer you to the campaign.
You have spoken about how the justice system is functioning on its own and the president doesn't get involved, and yet when his campaign comes out in front of the courthouse and speaks, it cuts against that.
I mean, yesterday when I was asked about the question, I said, hey, I'm not going to talk about a political candidate. It's 2024, but I did talk about the importance of having a justice system that works for all, and just really talked about it more broadly and what this president has been able to do. And that's what I talked about. We announced our 200th nominee that has been able to get through, how diverse that is, and how it is really truly important to have a justice system that represents America. And that's as far as I can go. You're asking me specifically the president's thought about what the campaign did. I just can't speak to that.
Does the White House have any plan to make a statement or do anything once the verdict actually happens?
I'm going to be super mindful, not going to speak to it. 2024, this is an election period. I'm just not going to speak to it. I do not speak and will not speak on any ongoing cases, even in a hypothetical, speculative way. I'm just not going to speak to it.
Two questions, Karine.